Hello and hi everybody, welcome back to another one, and this time we're here with another one from Mouth. I still can't really pronounce his name. Mouth Dominant, I don't know. This one is 3 SML defenses that are dumb. So one of you guys actually commented this video and suggested me to react to it. So it sounds interesting enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and react to it. So defenses. So is he talking about like SML trying to defend some points that people like to make and they try to debunk it as best as they can? I mean, I know Logan has done that multiple times before where they try to prove viewers wrong about certain things. And a couple times I will say like, yeah, that sounds very fucking dumb. Like, what? So I guess we'll just hear like only 3 of them here, if there's only 3, I don't know. But with that being said, if you haven't yet watched the original video, the link to it will be in the description. So with that being said, let's get into this. I was like, is this part of the video?
Hello
this is the
everybody,
intro.
it's Math Dominus, and today I'm going to be talking about SML defenses that are really dumb. For years I've been criticizing SML, and with those criticism videos comes a bunch of fanboys that will defend Logan no matter what. Now, to be fair,
It's the fans defending
their opinion. So if you like SML, or if you like modern SML, as unbelievable as it may seem, you know what? Go ahead. It's your opinion. You are free to like whatever you want to. But then people start to make some of the dumbest arguments I've seen in defense of SML.
Okay, so it's not actually someone from SML making these defenses. It's just the SML fans, the way they defend SML, I guess.
That I might as well just make a video debunking some of these. So without further ado, let's get started. They're just puppets. Stop taking it seriously.
I've seen this comment multiple times on my videos. Multiple times. I can't tell you guys how many times I've seen this comment on my videos. Anytime on an SML reaction that I hate the video or I just think it's so ridiculous, it sucks badly, people would comment saying they're just puppets. Stop taking the video seriously.
This is a defense that I have been seeing for years now, and in all fairness, I can kind of see the perspective of this defense, because after all, if you dedicate your entire channel to criticizing a guy who plays with toys for a living, then yeah, it can seem a little weird and you're taking it a little too seriously. But this defense sort of implies that I'm kind of obsessed with SML when really I'm not. I'm not getting worked up or acting like my life is dependent on SML if it's good. I mean, sure, it can sometimes seem that way, but keep in mind that Math Dominus is a character in the...
Math Dominus, that's his name. Math Dominus. I'm gonna forget that within 2 minutes, watch.
It can sometimes seem that way, but keep in mind that Math Dominus is a character in the SML review lore. The whole critics versus fanboys arc was just that. It was a fictional story set within this sort of SML review lore overarching narrative that I gave my videos. Because back in the day, online critics tend to have stories within their reviews, so I was kind of merely doing the same thing. It's not an indication on what I actually think of SML, that he would actually start a war, because of course that's ridiculous. But back to the original point, the reason why I make SML videos is because they make money. Like literally, have you seen the amount of views I made?
I mean, definitely, even though my views were down for SML, when I was at my peak, I was getting views. I was getting paid. I was getting paid from SML. SML is pretty much my old channel. I get paid from it. Even though nowadays it's reduced, but SML still makes most of my money. If it wasn't for SML, I'll be only making like 5 cents a day.
Just because I made a video talking about the schedule alone, it's clear that there's an audience for me out there that wants me to talk about SML, and if I'm getting paid to do it, then of course I'm gonna do it.
Definitely.
If I'm having fun making
I mean,
these
obviously.
videos. If I'm being completely honest, how is talking about SML no different than any other job as a critic where you talk about movies, shows, books? Are they...
Yeah, you're technically a reviewer. You're reviewing the video.
Again,
that's
I can
technically
kind
what
of
I'm
understand
doing.
the perspective this argument is made, because it can seem like sometimes I'm a little too obsessed with SML if I get overtly angry or take a video too extreme. But again, That's part of the character of Math Dominus. He's supposed to be an exaggerated caricature of myself. He's not much different from the angry video game nerd or the nostalgia critic, who are also personas that were made to be exaggerated critics. Now, another way this argument can get used often is if you're invested in a video in general, like if you get frustrated with a character because they are unlikable, to which I may ask, what is wrong with getting invested in a story? The entire point of storytelling is to be engaged, to be invested within the story because it's entertainment. If something funny happens in the story, you can laugh. If something happens that's really sad, you can cry. Or if something really irritates you, you have the right to be mad at it.
Yep.
And while it is true, you can be a little too engaged within a story, like if you don't like this movie, you send death threats to the director for ruining your franchise.
Yeah,
or something
no, that's
like
too
that.
much.
That is something I never do.
Yeah, no,
and
that is too far for me.
That I do get angry at SML.
I mean, when I do get angry at SML, I don't reach out to Logan or I come on camera being like, Logan, let's fight. Like, this shit sucks. No, I am not like that. Like, yes, I'm really engaged into the video. I'm always interested in what's going to happen in the video. And I'm giving my honest review on the video, what I personally feel when I watch the video. Like, was it annoying to me? Was it actually funny to me? Was it boring? Like, I'm giving my honest input. I'm not gonna be like those reaction channels that put on a fake reaction all the time, be like, yo, that's so funny, oh my god, because that could obviously get really annoying. Like, I'm trying to give my honest reaction out there. Sure, I might overreact a bit on some things, but it's kind of like just like what Mav Dominus said, it's kind of like a character that of himself. I sort of made a character of myself before, but now I'm trying to be like more like myself. Like, I don't like being a character anymore. Like, back then I used to be, and now I kind of settled down on that. Now I'm trying to be like more of my true self when it comes to these videos. I don't like to be like something I'm really not. I'm just giving my honest input. If I like a video, I'll say it. If I don't like a video, I'll say it. There's nothing wrong with like giving your own opinions on a video. Like, people are gonna say, you're taking this too seriously. No, I'm just engaging in the video. Like, you know, if something happens and I like it, I'll say it. If I don't like what's happening, I'll say it. I mean, it's my channel. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Like, on your channel, you can make your points. This is my channel. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
SML as a person, it's because he genuinely did something scummy outside of the videos, like that is something I never do. And the few times that I do get angry at SML as a person, it's because he genuinely did something scummy outside of the videos, like the Patreon incident, or flat out insulting his older fans. I don't know about you, but those kind of seem like good reasons to get genuinely angry at Logan.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the SML videos themselves. And finally, to debunk this argument once and for all, it's kind of a double-edged sword. So you're saying that I can't get frustrated or irritated or even mad when a character does something unlikable. Okay. So then, by your own logic, you can't get sad when you find out that Jeffy was abused in Jeffy's parents.
Yeah.
You can't feel happy when a character actually wins at something.
Yeah.
See, this is what's so funny to me about...
Yeah, you can't. You can't. If I can't be mad at something, then I better not see you sad. I better not see you laugh at some things, because, you know, according to what you're telling me, you're technically doing the same thing. You're really engaged in that video to where you have certain emotions in those videos. If I can't go through emotions, what makes you think you can? Yeah, please tell me that.
But SML fans that pull out this argument, they only use it when they're going against something they don't like when critics don't like a story. But if the critics like something and they show the same type of emotions, just in the positive end of the spectrum, they don't say anything. It's hypocritical to complain about critics being engaged in the story but reacting negatively to it, but then not saying anything at all when they react positively to it, even though
only when I say something
kind of emotions when
like
they're engaged in
me
the story,
hating the video,
whether
they say
feeling
stuff.
Happy, sad, or angry, they're still making some kind of emotional response because they're engaged in the story, yet you only use that argument when it's negative. If it's positive, you don't say anything at all.
Pretty much.
The worst part about this argument is that people use it because SML just so happens to use puppets for his storytelling. That's the medium that Logan uses. And because people think that SML is inherently a childish thing because it uses these kid-friendly looking puppets, that he's automatically immune to criticism. Because it's ridiculous. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. It's not high art. It's just supposed to be funny and enjoyable. Well, first of all, SML is not even made for kids to begin with.
Yeah.
Yes, the humor can be
technically made for
juvenile
mature
sometimes, but there's a
audiences.
difference between that and something appropriate for kids. And second, nothing is immune from criticism. Just because Logan uses puppets, it doesn't make him any different from other sitcom shows where the humor can be criticized for being bad, or if the characters are unlikable, or if the story just doesn't make any sense. SML doesn't need to be the godfather in order to be criticized, because SML is still similar to shows like Family Guy and The Simpsons, which have been criticized for unlikable characters, storylines that make no sense, or humor that was just awful. And plus, this kind of does a disservice to puppets, because you're implying that puppets are this childish thing that shouldn't be taken seriously. Even though puppets have been used as a medium for storytelling for centuries, it is considered a unique form of art. And if you want a good puppet show, watch The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. It's a Netflix series that tells a high fantasy story, and the characters are portrayed with puppets. And not to mention, puppets can be used for creature effects in high-budget movies, so yeah, please have some more respect for puppets. But overall, please stop abusing this argument of me taking SML too seriously just because they're puppets, because yeah, I practically just destroyed this argument. I just
Pretty much.
dropped a nuclear bomb like Hiroshima.
Like, it makes sense. Like, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I mean, that part where he said that they only talk shit when you talk shit, it's true. Whenever I made my reactions to Jeffy's Bad Word and Jeffy's Bad Word and Locked Out, I got a lot of hate comments from those videos because people were thinking I'm taking SML too seriously or I'm overreacting. So I can't get mad at a video, but you can get sad and you can get very happy in these videos. Or you get mad at Mario getting tortured from Jeffy. So you're telling me you can do all that, but I can't get mad at a video? Dude. It's just emotions you go through. It's just like watching a movie. You go through certain emotions. There's always the sad scenes, and then there's always the part where, you know, the villain thinks he's on top of the world and he can do whatever he wants. You know, stuff like that can pretty much irritate you a bit. It's not like, you know, I'm like so bad, I'm trying to threaten Logan. I'm trying to come to his house and threaten his whole family. No, like, I'm obviously like really engaged into the video where I'm gonna feel what is happening in the video. You know, if the video is boring, I'm gonna show that. I'm not gonna just put on a fake reaction and be like, oh, that's funny. Because that's showing emotion. Me being angry at videos is me showing emotion. It's anything different than you being sad at a character dying, like Jeffy dying at Jeffy's 18th birthday. That's an emotion you go through. Me getting angry at stuff is an emotion I go through. Sure, I might not have the same reactions of other people, but still, it's an emotion I'm going through when watching a certain part of a video. You know, I'm just engaged in it. You know, it's not like I'm taking it, like, to the next level where I'm trying to threaten Logan's life. No, only if Logan does something very scummy like what Math just said. Like, I mean, he did destroy this point. It makes no sense. I mean, people really abuse the hell out of that defense. I probably had comments from those kinds of people for the last, like, year. Like, ever since I really showed my true colors on SML, or in my reactions, back when I used to be sort of a fake reactor, where I would laugh at every single thing, a lot of people liked it. A lot of people liked it for some reason. Then, like, in 2023, in the summer of it, when I started being more of my real self and I started showing my real reactions to the videos, people started rioting. People hated it. But whenever I say something good, they're gone. They're just gone. I see that defense all the time.
Second argument that I've seen used as a defense for SML is there's no point in criticizing SML simply because
I've never seen
SML isn't going to listen to the
defense
criticisms anyway. Well, first of all, there have been attempts for Logan to actually listen to fans and their criticisms in order to improve videos, even if he's, well, bad at it. And second, even if Logan doesn't listen to my criticisms or any other SML critics' criticisms, you know who does? the viewers watching those videos. They listen to the criticism because they too express the same type of opinions.
Yeah.
And they really just want a platform where everybody can come together and listen out to other people's
It's a whole
criticisms and their
community.
opinions on SML. It's an engaging community that is created by SML critics. I mean, we're all human here. We're social creatures that just want to go somewhere where we can talk about the same type of thing that we've been watching, in this case, SML. So even if SML isn't listening to us, there is a bunch of other people that are listening because
It makes
they
sense.
love to be engaged in this kind
I mean, there's YouTubers I follow like Nick that, you know, and Claymax that I pretty much have the same opinions on videos like they do. If I think a video sucks, they more than likely think the video sucks too. If I'm happy with the video, they might be happy with the video too. You know, we're all related in some way. Like, we feel the same way on videos. If Logan doesn't hear us, then other people are listening. They know what I'm going through. They know how I feel in videos. Like, anytime I grade my SML videos and give my honest input on them, you guys do the same thing. You know, you go in my comments, you give your grade, you explain why you said that. It's a community. You know, we're all coming together, speaking our opinions on SML videos. So even though Logan's not listening to us, the fans are listening. You know, the fans are listening. It's a whole community that's being created for people thinking the same thing.
conversation. Like I said before, there's an audience for SML criticism.
Yeah, there's
and the
always
last
certain
subject I'm going
audience.
to be covering is one that's kind of popped up recently ever since I criticized the 3 videos a week schedule, and is that Logan has to make 3 videos a week to make a lot of money in order to pay his voice.
No! Oh my god. I don't think I've seen this multiple times. I don't think I've really seen it, but I think I've heard at least 1 or 2 people say, like, Logan makes more money from this. And no, I don't think he does. He doesn't get more views. I mean, you can check his stats. He doesn't get more views from posting 3 videos a week. I mean, I won't be surprised if he's making less views than before.
Actors, his house, etc. I gotta ask a question to the people who make this argument. Do you think Logan is broke and desperate for money?
Yeah, you really
I
think
don't
that?
think you realize just how much money Logan can make with these videos alone. A 10-minute long SML movie on average makes at least 2 million views.
Yeah.
This is important because how YouTubers make money is quite simple. Advertisers pay YouTube to showcase their ads on their website.
Yep.
And because of those ads, YouTube can make a lot of money and pay their content creators. The more views a video gets, the more likely for advertisers.
Yeah, every ad you see on a video, that pretty much pays a YouTuber. If you're seeing an ad on my video right now, then I get paid from that. Even though I don't get paid that much. Still, every ad counts. When you watch an ad, you're paying the creator, basically.
Ads to be shown and generate money. But of course, it's not just about the view count. It's also about the watch time and how many people are actually staying tuned to watch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because obviously, a video can play multiple ads and multiple ads can generate more money. This is why Logan has to make SML videos at least 10 minutes long to get the maximum amount of watch time. More watch time means more ads to play.
More likely the reason why we don't get SML shorts anymore.
This is how it all works. I know it's a little complicated, but this is the simplest way I can explain it. Let me use myself as an example. The best performing video that I've gotten recently was the SML Needs to Slow Down video, which was about 15 minutes long, and it got 30,000 views. And just 15 minutes with 30,000 people watching gave me 2,000 hours of watch time, which means 2,000 hours of people seeing potential ads. So how much money did I make? Approximately $66. Yeah, that's not really impressive, I will admit.
I mean, for a small creator, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. I mean, like, some of my videos, they don't do that well anymore. Like, occasionally I'll see a video get 1,000, 2,000 views. Back in the day, I used to see videos get 10,000 views, 30,000 views. Hell, my most viewed video is Jeffy's 18th birthday, and half the time I wasn't even monetized. So I didn't even get all the money I could have earned from that video. But there's some videos that I make, like, I mean, yeah, like, I try to go for 10-minute videos because, you know, you get, like, the maximum amount of money you can get from the video. If it's just, like, 8 minutes or short, or no, if it's less than 8 minutes, then you don't get all of the ads. I mean, there's videos I've done in the past. So there's videos I've done in the past that really did well, and it showed that from the watch time, from the views going up, and the revenue. And you know, we love that stuff. Us YouTubers, we love our money. We do love making our money. You know, money is great. You know, money can help us in life. You know, pay the bills, pay for our cars, pay for our food, you know. It's amazing. Even though I'm not really getting that much anymore because my channel is dying. But, you know, at one point, you know, when a video gets 10,000 views, it's amazing, you know. And it's always not from the views, it's always from the watch time. But the watch time of those are normally good. Good enough to where a lot of people are seeing the ads and I get paid from them, and it really shows it. I wish it was like that nowadays.
But keep in mind, this is just one video that performed really well. This is what I got for making one video that was 15 minutes long and had 30,000 views. Now, let's apply that to SML, who makes an average SML video 10 minutes long and has 2 million views for each video.
Probably gets like $2,000 to $4,000.
Long video that got me 30,000 views got me $66, and that's just one video. Imagine 2 million views.
That's probably like that's a few $1,000s right there at least.
Luckily, I don't have to do the calculations myself because YouTube.me is a website that already does that. And on average, Logan makes around $40,000 to $240,000 in the past 30 days.
30 days?
Now, of course,
that's not a year. 30 days.
But again, I showed you guys how much money I made off of one video that performed really well to basically give you guys perspective and can basically imagine how much money he actually makes. So I'd say these estimates are fairly close to being accurate. With the amount of money Logan makes every month, depending on how much he pays his voice actors per video and the amount of money that he actually needs to use to pay for his living expenses, it can definitely take a lot from that amount, but yeah. I would say that he still makes enough just to make a living. So I would argue that bumping the videos down to just 2 videos a week will not hurt him because he's still...
But I mean, yeah, 2 million views, that's like $4,000 at least per video, and he makes like, if he made 2 a week, so let's say every video got 2 million views, each of them gets like, let's say $4,000. If he made 2 a week and he gets $4,000 per video, I'm not saying he does, I'm just giving an estimate because videos are different. So if he makes 2 a week and there's 4 weeks in the month, so 2 times 4, that's 8 videos a month. Take 8 times 4,000. Let me actually do the math. But he doesn't actually get views from... well, he might make more money from the other videos he's made in the past. So, 4,000 times 8 videos. That's $32,000. And plus more money that he could have got from his older videos. Because his older videos probably still get a lot of views. Meaning a lot more people are seeing ads from those videos. So, that adds up, you know? Like Logan's doing just fine. Like, he's making more money in a month than a lot of people are making in a year. So, I'm pretty sure if Logan was making 2 videos a week, he would be fine. He would pretty much be fine. Like, I highly doubt Logan's trying to be the richest YouTuber out there, because we all know Mr. Beast is way up there. But if Logan was down to 2 videos a week, he will just be fine. He will have enough money to take care of his expenses, and he will have enough money to, you know, pay his actors. Like, I don't know exactly how much his actors get paid. I don't know if that kind of information is out. But I'm pretty sure Logan is fine. You know, with the money he's getting just from the calculations I'm doing, plus more, I'm pretty sure he's doing fine. He's doing just fine. He's probably making more money than your parents are making in a year in just a month. He's fine. He doesn't need to pump out 3 videos a week to take care of his expenses. If any, he probably is making the same amount of views and money doing 3 videos a week than he's doing 2 videos a week back then.
Gets a lot of views. And keep in mind, he can get way more than 2 million views depending on how long a video is up, and he can still get a ton of ad revenue from the new views that he gets.
Or how big the video is.
Some people like WH Dude argue that Logan should bump his video schedule down to 1 video a week. And that sounds a
Wow.
little harsh, but seeing how much money
Wow.
Logan can actually make with just 2 million views, well, I would say that it's pretty reasonable. And the reason I say that and why I don't think it'll hurt Logan too much is because, again, he still gets millions of views from his videos.
Millions
and the
of
older a video
views.
is, the more the view counts increase. And that's important because, again, let me use myself as an example. I got $66 from a 30,000 viewed video that was uploaded on May 6th. It is currently May 19th, and those $66 are basically how much I made in that time span. So it doesn't matter how long a video stays on YouTube, because as long as the view count increases, Logan will still make about the same amount of money as he usually does. And keep in mind, what I'm talking about right now is talking about how much Logan makes off of his YouTube channel alone. This is not including sponsorships.
Oh
how much money
yeah,
makes
he
from the
does
merch
make more
store,
money
or
from other
YouTube
channels.
that he has, which will definitely give him some extra
extra
cash to
money.
pay
He has
for,
multiple
his other
channels.
stuff. But in
Multiple sources of income.
all of this basically proves that Logan can at least make one video a week. And doesn't need to stress himself too much with making 3 videos a week quota.
And let's say this. Let's say Logan starts making more high production videos. Let's say if he does lower to 2 videos a week. Hell, maybe even 1 video a week. And he puts more time into those videos by making the videos more high productive, more creative ideas. Like, I'm not saying that had to be like Jeffy's birthday level, but I'm saying like if they're like more up to those, more up level than they are right now, and people are seeing that, and there more people are engaged in that kind of stuff, you know, Logan could possibly just make the same amount of views as he's making with 3 videos a week. Hell, maybe even more. I mean, back then he used to make more views than he's currently making right now, and he probably made way more money doing 2 videos a week with better ideas than he's making 3 videos a week with mediocre ideas. Logan's doing just fine. And he has other income sources. He has other YouTube channels that, you know, are paying him. He has sponsors that pay him. I don't know what else he probably has right now. I don't fucking know. I don't think he has channel memberships. But if he did, he'll probably make a shit ton of money from that. Logan's doing just fine. Like, the whole 3 videos a week just so he can take care of his expenses. Dude, he's not broke. He's making more money than what most people are making in a year, in a month. He's doing just fine. He is okay. So stop being like that. The only reason why Logan will be broke is if he's only getting like 100,000 views a video. Then yeah, Logan will probably be in some trouble.
Because, well, the thing is, Logan is definitely making a sustainable amount. And if Logan is really having financial troubles, then maybe he should stop spending money on football tickets or Lamborghinis and stuff like that, so he can actually spend his money on the stuff that's actually important.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it's kind of funny how SML fans are saying to keep the schedule as is for Logan to make a ton of money, when really Logan just needs to spend his money wisely.
I mean, that does make sense.
It shows you how a lot of people understand the value of money. But hey, what do you guys think? These are the SML defenses that I found dumb. If you got any more, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.
So the third defense people make, I want to talk more about that. I mean, Logan, since he does have a lot of money, he tends to buy a lot of stuff. Like, back then, he bought Lamborghinis, he bought a house for the videos, he would buy props for the videos. He spends a crazy amount of money on the videos. But, you know, when he got demonetized the very first time, he learned that, like, okay, I can't expect this to last forever. I need to be very cautious of how much money I'm saving. Like, you need to save money for the more important stuff. You know, he spends money on videos for them to look good, you know. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have to spend money on every single video for them to be good. There's creative ways he could make videos without having to spend a single dollar, unless the camera breaks. But if Logan was in financial trouble, like, it could possibly be because he's just spending a crazy amount of money. Yeah, it could be because of props, it could be because of sets, but outside of YouTube, he does tend to do a lot of crazy things, like go to parties, go to Disneyland, go to all these crazy events, and these events, I highly doubt are cheap. Disney World, because he's in Florida. Disney World is not cheap at all. It is not fucking cheap at all. I don't even have enough money in my bank account to even go there. So, literally, that's literally the main reason why Logan would be in financial struggles right now, is if he just spends so much money. That, or his channel just declines that much to where he's making as much money. me, which is terrible. But Logan is fine. So you do not have to worry about him not making enough money from not pumping 3 videos a week. He's doing just fine. He's making more money on 1 video in a day than you or your family are making in a whole month. So I don't want to hear that shit. Like, Logan is doing just fine. He's making a comfortable amount of money to where he can take care of his expenses, pay his actors, and take care of his personal needs. He's doing just fine. So you don't have to worry about that shit. If he did drop the 2 videos a week, or even 1 video a week, he's fine. He's fucking fine. You don't have to worry about anything. He's perfectly fine. He'll let y'all know if he's going through a financial crisis right now like he did before. But if he's not saying anything, then that means he's doing just fine. So, yeah, if any, he made more views back then when he did 2 videos a week than he's doing now with 3 videos a week. So, anyways, guys, those 3 defenses, they really did annoy me. Like, what people are trying to say. I think the one that really did annoy me the most was the first one, where it's just puppets. Stop taking it seriously. But like I said, if I can't get mad at a video, you better not show any emotions on the videos. Plain and simple like that. So, that's just that. Anyways, guys, man, this is a longer video than I expected, but there was just a lot of stuff I wanted to add on and agree with. So, if you did enjoy this, be sure to give this video a like. If you haven't yet, subscribe, and be sure to do so right now. Turn on notifications to be notified for any video that I upload. And I'll catch you guys later in the next one whenever I start doing that. So, hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you guys later. So, take care.